Hello again, Jimmy.
Hello, Marketing. Good hearing you again.
Yes. So some of your colleagues should join.
Yes, I'm just writing to her now just to make sure she didn't have any issues joining. She's online at least, so I guess she. Oh, here we have my colleague. She's
Okay.
connecting to audio now.
Hello, Mashid.
Hello. Hi, Jimmy. I was having a
Sure.
little bit of an issue connecting.
Yeah, seems to have worked out okay.
Yeah, I had to use my browser.
Oh yeah, I know it's using Zoom. It's a pain in the Ericsson environment. I guess it's the same in the Nokia one, or maybe you have thinner IT policy.
No, usually I don't have issues to connect.
Seems to not actively making your life harder than from IT side. That's nice.
Okay, so as I understand, Jimmy told me you had questions about Perl package URL.
Yes, I do. Actually, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Should we start or are we waiting for others or how does it work?
No, we are 4 minutes past the hour,
Okay.
so I think we can start. We had several people from Japan this morning, but well, I don't know if anyone else will join, so we can start.
Okay. My first question, like what Jimmy said, is that I know I'm looking at this OpenChain Telco SBOM requirements. And because we want to make sure we're aligned, following the same spec from Ericsson's side. And package URL, are we saying that's mandatory? Because there are some types that are not supported. At least that's what I see in GitHub.
Yeah. No, it's not mandatory. If you check the spec, I will share my screen. Um,
I don't know where I'm looking at.
um,
Sorry. Yeah.
um, so we here have
Okay.
for the package a big list of some mandatory elements, and for package URL, it's not mandatory, it's not a must, it's a should. So it's a
Okay, okay. Is this a new version? Because then I don't have this version.
no, that's the official 1.0 version.
Okay,
Uh,
okay,
I
okay, okay,
can
okay. So
I
then
can put
my mistake.
I can put a link in the chat. Um,
How there's two of them now. Okay, so I should be looking at the PDF.
uh, okay.
I should, because I see you have a PyPy example there too.
Uh, okay, so something strange happens with my. Okay.
now somebody else is calling me from Ericsson, but it's okay. Just ignore.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see. It's a should. Okay, my mistake. Okay, good. So that's good. Then my next comment
But
was
Majid, just so that we sort of ensure that everything is aligned, if you send the version that you were looking at, just so that we can make sure that we don't have a misalignment between.
no, I refreshed it and I'm looking at the version and I'm seeing that it is a should. It's not a must.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
great.
so it's good. And I see there's the external ref with the pi there also. Like I had not seen that before. Okay, good. Happy to see that. Okay, perfect.
Yes. So in PyPy we have published a validator. For the moment, the validator checks all fields without making a difference between must and should. So we can probably improve that in the validator. But as the spec, yes, the Perl is a should. What is not consistent here is that we say that the package should be identified by the Perl, but we have made the external ref to put the Perl mandatory, which doesn't really make sense. So that's one of the issues that I have reported. So the proposed modification here is let me check to the proposed change. So to remove external ref from the mandatory fields and to only say if there is a Perl,
Perfect.
it should be in the external ref, which is
Excellent.
which is more consistent.
Yes. Okay. Very, very happy with that. Okay. The other question, are we okay with package URL?
Yeah.
Okay, the other one was the checksum, and I think that too you're updating it as we speak. Because some don't provide checksum and might provide package verification. Is that also a mandatory thing, the checksum?
In 1.0, we have made we had made the package checksum mandatory. And what is proposed here is to allow also package verification code, which is a different way to provide the hash. So if you check the pull request, what we proposed to change was to say that one of the two attributes, or package checksum or package verification code, is mandatory instead of making package checksum mandatory. But in the discussion we had this morning, we raised the concern that in some cases it's not easy or even not possible to provide this. So we proposed this morning to downgrade these attributes from a must to a should.
I'm so happy because that's my concern too.
Okay.
because I don't want to say the same things, but first, some of them might be very difficult. Like I just randomly went to some GitHub open source. Some of them don't have a checksum. And then how do we calculate? And then I can download the zip and get the checksum, and someone else might download the tar and get another checksum, or clone it and get another checksum. So I'm happy that you're making it optional. I do like to have it, but I don't think we can have it all the time.
Yeah, yeah. I had a discussion yeah, 2 days ago with Philippe Ombredan from Scan Code, the guy who is making the Scan Code toolkit, and he said that it's something that is a bit fragile because
Very
yes,
fragile. Yeah,
it might be calculated differently on. He said that calculating it on Linux on one side and Windows might give different results because the encoding might not be exactly the same.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly,
uh,
exactly, exactly.
so yes, we should probably go from a must to a should to be more flexible.
Okay, I'm very, very happy because that's my problem too. That is very fragile, and it might be the same exact source code, but just because of where you downloaded it or the folder structure, it will give you a different hash. So, okay, I'm happy to hear that too. Um, my last comment was regarding the SBOM type.
Yes. Um,
So, actually, I was thinking of it yesterday. I was thinking more of it yesterday. And my question is, we have put it as mandatory, right? Is it one field, or can it be, is it, do we say, because if you look at the CISA, where they provide the different SBOM types, they say it can be a combination. So what is the guideline here? Or do we say this SBOM type, can it be multiple? Can we put source and build? Or do we just say it has to be one value?
um, yes, there was also comments from other people today about it. So the first thing is that there is in SPDX no specific field to put it, so
Mhm.
we choose to
Agreed.
use the creator command. Um, and well, one of the comments today was that how exactly the syntax of this creator command should be. Uh,
Exactly.
and my answer is that what we implemented in the validator is that we check the content of the creator command and we check the presence of one of the keywords like build, analyze, runtime, etc. And we say it's okay whenever in the creator command you have one of these keywords, and we check it case insensitively, so you can write build with a capital B or not. So we are very flexible. So with that, way of implementation in the validator, if you put several if you put several keywords, it will be okay.
Okay. So that's the thinking, that we are going to leave it flexible. It's case insensitive, and if we put multiple, it's okay.
Yes. What was proposed today was to provide more explanations and provide some examples in the spec so that it's easier to understand.
Okay. I'm happy with that too. The last is a very minor, it's a typo. If you look where you are, I think somewhere there's a little typo for the creator comment. Checking to see. On page 8, at least my PDF is on page 8.
Okay. Yeah, I have the PDF printed. Yes.
Page 8, it says that at the beginning, SBOMs conforming to OpenChain Telco SBOM must contain information as when they were created using the SPDX created field and to which version of the software they were created. Using the SPDX, they put creator comment field. That's not the creator comment field. The date or the version.
Okay,
Is
yes.
it, or am I?
It's here.
Let me look
Okay.
to see where. Yeah, it there. But is that the creator comment is not for the version, it's for the type.
But, um, yes. So in the creator comment, you can put the CISA SBOM type, but you can also put any other information.
Sorry, I'm now checking to see what we have in our SBOMs that we are creating. In the creator, we have the creators, which has the organization and the tool with the version. We have the created, which is the timestamp. These are mandatory to put. The version of the software, you want to put it there too? We put it somewhere else. Because isn't the version of the software already a mandatory field? When you start putting the packages, you put the name, you put the roots guy with the name and the version info, or in the at least or in the document namespace. You can put it.
Okay.
Is this the version of the software that we're creating the SBOM for?
Yes, that is what was intended.
But you see my point? The thing is that we already have the version in the packages. The first package, which is the root, the top package, will have the version info and the name.
Okay.
And then we have also a name field, which is mandatory in the comment part, which can have the name and the version of your top product.
Okay, yes, I have to think about this.
No worries.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay, very good. Um, Okay, so thank you very much for your comment. It's always useful. So I will send today my notes from this morning meeting and this meeting, and I will. I plan to do version 1.1 with some fixes, but it's not urgent. I want to give some time to the community to review the document, to see if there are other things to update, and also so that the community can agree on the proposed modification. So I think we have some time to make the modifications.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think that works very well for us, right, Mashid? I don't think we're in that much of a hurry. I think we can, based on the conversation this morning and based on sort of this, I think we can sort of start implementing what we think will be version 1.1. I don't anticipate major changes. There might be other things coming, but it sounds like we are aligned on those, at least, that has been brought up now.
Yes, very much aligned. We're actually perfectly aligned.
Okay, so I think we can close the call. As I said, I will send my notes, and we can continue the discussion in the mailing list if it's needed.
Yeah, just one question.
Yeah, sure.
So for the January meeting, that would fall on January 2nd. Will we run that meeting, or will we postpone that?
I will ask Shane to postpone it. Yeah, it's automatically put in the calendar, but I had to cancel the meeting in November because I was in vacation, and I had to move this meeting from yesterday to today because I was in an open source conference in Paris yesterday and the day before, and yes, I had planned to move the meeting in January.
But then I look forward to being able to attend it. If it happens on the 2nd, I probably will not attend. But then I look forward to attending that meeting or the one in February, and hopefully we have then given sufficient time to the community to come with comments, and we can move with the version 1.1.
Okay.
Looks very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks.